what we had planned was already pretty odd. We planned on bringing 2 different basketballs, shooting on 2 different hoops, and making sure to be very as impolite as you could as a basketball player and not go and help the other person get their ball if it comes rolling over to you. Whoop, gotta dodge it. We had the perfect social distancing hangout while being able to hang out while 20 or 30 feet from each other. But I was caught off guard. I was surprised when we walk up and there were no rims on the basketball hoops. What? God! Even all the way out here in rural Missouri, we thought we were being perfect by the book, and turns out we can't play ball. And so we kind of stand in the street like idiots. We just dribble basketballs, just standing 10 feet away from each other for an hour and a half and just talk. It was so silly, and I was caught off guard, and I'll never forget it. It seems so surreal. Was this really happening? And I was caught off guard a couple times again as well. Recently, I was at the store, and this guy came up to me out of nowhere, middle-aged dad-looking guy. Hey, nice hair. And sometimes you just caught off guard, and you don't really remember how to receive a compliment. You're well, a nice hair jacket. I mean, there's the cucumbers. It was kind of weird, and so I was caught a little off guard. But on a much more positive note, I was caught off guard once again recently when I got this just so super encouraging email regarding the work that I've been doing here. And it said this. It was from one of the teachers here on campus. This is what he said. When John Hagan, the last grounds guy, groundskeeper, left the campus for retirement with Bob Ferran, the other last groundskeeper, I wondered how we could continue without them. It was so neat that the Lord knew all along how He would provide the needs here for the CMT, the construction and maintenance team. We continue to pray for workers to fill in the gap on that team. Anyhow, just wanted you to know that every time I see you around campus, it's an answer to prayer. Oh, man, even at some point I'd wondered, man, God, why did you bring me here? Instead of heading off to Papua New Guinea right away, kind of the plan that made sense that you set out before me. And man, undoubtedly I have my answer. People have been praying that these gaps would be filled at the Missionary Training Center, and there's still plenty more, but God was able to use me to answer one of those. And that's really cool. And I'm really stoked that I get to be here and serve to make sure that missionaries can be trained. In a way, I'm getting to reach so much more just in this time through that way. And what's cool is once I leave, and actually end up heading towards Papua New Guinea in the not too distant future, I already got people lined up to come fill my position behind me. So I'm not leaving this, that's really cool, man. And so, in the capacity that I've been serving, it's been an awesome time to be able to do that and support tribal missions all over the world. And to do that recently, I've been doing lots of different things, whether it's cutting down trees, maintaining roads, compacting dirt behind a house that's being repaired, or sifting rocks with these giant machines. There's tons of things, and it's a really cool work to be able to do to make sure that this thing can go on. Another cool thing, check this out. Another thing that's happened recently is, you guys might, I don't know if you guys have ever asked this or wondered, some of you guys maybe, how am I going to live? What's my housing arrangement going to be like when I'm in the tribe? Am I going to live in a mud hut or a jungle oasis mansion with a waterfall coming over it? So I kind of live in the grotto, or maybe I live in a cave or a barn or a pyramid or a teepee or a yurt or who knows? It could be the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. It could be a mud hut, a cave. The thing is, okay, spoiler alert, I'm planning on building a house. And the cool thing about that is that there has been now a special account approved, set up for people to donate towards the house that I'll be building and living in the tribe one day. That I'm stoked about that. Right now, there's $0 in it, which means you, that's right, you could be the person that lays the cornerstone of the house that I'll be living in the tribe. That's up to you, man. So the instructions for how to do that are going to be down in the video description down below. You can check out that if you want to donate to that. Maybe you want to buy my solar panels, or maybe you want to, maybe the front door, maybe the stove. I don't know. But whatever part you want to be involved in, man, you can donate right down there in the video description. Thank you, gosh, for those of you, even on top of that, like, besides that, thank you, those of you who faithfully support me every month, who are donating to me as I participate in the Great Commission. Thank you so much. For those of you who faithfully pray for me, thanks a ton. Man, you guys are making it like the thing that I'm heading towards, even what I'm doing now, possible. I deeply appreciate your financial giving, and even some of you who may even go above and beyond and give towards my Tribal House Fund. And I thank those of you who pray for me. And speaking of prayer, man, I have a couple of prayer requests I'd like to shoot your guys' way. Number one, I just gotta say praise. Thank you for praying for the unique capabilities that I would have to be able to do ministry in this unique context we find ourselves in with distancing and stuff like that. God has really been answering those prayers, and whether it's with my parents or with some basketball guys, been unique ways to be able to, abide by the rules and yet still do ministry. It's been really awesome, and I thank you guys for praying for that. I'd of course always love prayer for just a deeper walk with the Lord. I would thank you guys so much for praying for that. I would also specifically love prayer right now. I can't get too much into details, but for just reconciliation between me and a close friend. Really praying for that right now, and that would be really cool for you guys to pray for. Also, as with everyone, I don't really, there's a lot of uncertainty regarding like future plans and like the whole when and where of like getting to Papua New Guinea and stuff like that. So I'd appreciate you guys' prayers for that, as we're all affected by the whole virus situation. Thanks a ton for praying. You guys are awesome. Once again, one more time, if you want to donate towards the house that I'll be living in the tribe, the instructions for that will be in the description down below, or you can find that in my most recent post on lukethekook.weebly.com. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. You guys are the best, and I'll catch you next time. See you later.